Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. If it is your first time watching my YouTube video, please subscribe more for premium content. Okay, on today's episode, I'll be teaching you how to cut drop shoulder. Yes, drop shoulders are those shoulders that the seam line or the joining line is no more at the shoulder. It has moved towards the sleeve side. So I'll be teaching you how to make your drop shoulder. But first of all, I will first and do my pattern, my basic pattern, before I will come back to teach you how to do it to save more time. So I am done doing my basic pattern. This is my basic pattern. This is my back. I've already done my my back width line. Please, your back width line is very important when you are drafting this pattern. Your back width is very important so that your back will not be too excess. Says why I did not do the front was I wanted to show you how to get your front width so that it will relax very well on your front. It will not be bulky or it will not be too tight. So this is how you're going to get your front width measurement. So it's very important. Please, very important. So what you are going to do now, you are going to put your front width. How do you put your front width? You measure 5 inches from your shoulder. Yes, measure. You see the one putting the tape. You measure 5 inches from there is the shoulder line towards the bust area. I see that. Look at the one at the back. I've already done the one at the back, but I say no. Let me show you people the one at the front. See it. They are measured 5 inches from that place to that, from my shoulder line to towards, so I can get my back width. Please, these are the most important measurements for this pattern. So this is my front now. I'll measure I'm putting my back width line. I can't remember, my back width line is 14. So it's also helped me to, it will also be the guideline for me to curve the armhole. I see the way I'm curving the armhole so that it will relax very well on the person. So I've curved the armhole. I'm putting my back width line and my neckline, then my shoulder slope. The body is already sloping, so I will just slant it a little. So this is my sleeve. I'm cutting my sleeve. So the first line is my joining side, the upper side of my sleeve, and the second line is my biceps line. Yes, my bicep, or some people call it muscle. So I'll rule out the line. That is where I'll be putting my bicep measurements or muscle measurement. Then I will now measure the desired length of my sleeve and root them out. Cut out your sleeve, then join my front and back. I see I've joined my front and back, making sure there is no excess at the shoulder. Join your front and back with your pin. Please do this style on the pattern. Don't do it directly on the fabric to avoid stories. Please don't do it on the fabric, do it on the pattern, because there's so many adjustments and the manipulations on it. So this is me joining my shoulder with pin, these two shoulders, so that I can get my shoulder. We all know that our back shoulder always moves to the front, right? You see, this is how it. Don't worry about how the down part is looking. It's very okay. It's going to sit very well on the body. It's kind of padded, so it will not sit equal. So this is my shoulder. You have to cut your shoulder on fold. Cut your shoulder on fold like this. Your shoulder have to be two like this. So this is how your shoulder will be. Then I'll be joining that shoulder on the I'll be joining that sleeve on the shoulder area of my bodice. I see the way I pin down my bodice. I'll take that sleeve and join it to the shoulder line, to the shoulder area, overlapping it like that. I see the way I'm overlapping it. Then I will now measure where I want it to stop. You can use 4, you can use 5, but I use 4.5 there. Then I see where I mark it. So I see where that front width is very important. Then and I also measure where I want the joining to stop at my muscle area. That is going towards down my sleeve. I'll measure where I want it to be. I'm also using 4.5 too. You see, I'm also using 4.5 too. Please, these measurements are very important. Or you can see, I see the way I'm overlapping the allowance. This is how you should overlap your joining allowance, both on the sleeve and on the bodies, because the joining allowance will be cut out. So I'm going to connect that two lines together now. Look at that place now, how it is. Look at your shoulder, how it's inward. I mean the sleeve, the back is coming to the front. Don't worry about it. It's very okay. It's very okay. So I'll measure 4.5 also there, and I will connect the two lines. You see, I'll connect the two lines. See, automatically it's looking like that. If you feel that okay, that one is too up, you can go more inside, like your shoulder, that place, I mean the armhole side, you can move inside more. Then, but I'm okay with that. I'm going to cut it out now. See, I've cut it out now, and this is what I have left. This is what I have left. So I'll use the scissors to open that sleeve. I see the way I'm open the sleeve, because the sleeve is cotton fold. Open the sleeve so that you would attach the front one to the front side, and also the back one to the back side. So you're going to open the sleeve like that. Open it just as the way the same shoulder line is. So you're going to have separate things. So you're going to mark it so that you will not mischange it. This is my front and this is my back. So I will open that. Then again, I'll go back to my pattern, my bodies. I will open that. I will open at the shoulder line that I joined together. Then I will not take this, that thing that I cut out from that sleeve, and I'll add it to the front. I see the way I'm adding it. Yes, if you notice, it's not up to the shoulder. Yes, because I folded that place, and I folded the joining allowance. I will join it like that. Please leave the allowance. We'll come back to it later. I will also join it to the back side. Please be careful here so that you will not change it. Be very careful. This is my back bodice. I will also join at this point I was really confused, so I have to recheck it again to know where the back supposed to be. So but I figured it out. So this is me joining my back. So I joined my back together, my back piece together like this. I'm using pin so that I want to show you people the end results of it, though I've been making it for people, and it's always come out nice. Then this, are you seeing, that is how it should be at the end of the day. Then if you look at if you notice at the shoulder, that sleeve is not up to, because of the joining allowance on the shoulder. So we'll cut out a pieces of paper to complete it. You cut out a piece of paper, one for the front and one for the back. You complete the shoulder side. Use your glue and hold it down. Use your glue and hold it down. So this is me. I'm done with the back. I don't want to waste your time. I'm done with the back. So I will also join it together to see if there is any excess. If there's any excess, I'm going to trim it off. So I am done joining them together. They are all good and fine. So please, before you proceed to go and cut it on your fabric, check all the necessary things. So this is it on the manicure, and it's fine. Also see the one I made for the bride. It's beautiful.